What's up, y'all? I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Lena Love.
And this is Something
Got Some for That Ass podcast.
I already fucked. Okay. Something for, or got something. No, it's Something for That Ass.
It's Something for That Ass podcast.
I was right.
My bad.
So this has been a long time coming. And we want to start off this episode really strong. We want to go really hard. So what better way to do it than talk about dick for 30 minutes?
So on that note, if you are a part of our lovely family, please find another lovely video. We'll have another topic for another time.
Us every episode, we're like, please don't watch this one.
Please don't watch this one either.
I'm going to start off. I'm going to ask you some.
All right.
And I need you to be honest. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Have I ever faked an orgasm?
He knows the answer. But I want you to tell them.
Not that I could think of, but
Has someone ever given you an orgasm?
Well, that's like hard for me because like how I hear other people in my experiences, like I've reached climatic states, but I don't know. I haven't had like a full on crazy moment, which I've heard, but I've definitely been a good actress, like to keep it.
Like, were you like, spicy. I'm coming. Did you say that?
No,
anymore?
But I'm like, if I wanted to be over, I'd be like,
what?
I'd be like, come, daddy.
Oh, you be telling them to come.
I'm telling them to come. Like, I'm over it.
I'll have like a straight exorcist moment. Like I'm like.
See, I haven't had that, so that makes me rethink if I, but I also.
No, I think you haven't because you'll know like for sure if you have. Like it's you'll know for sure.
It's just crazy though because I DJ and stuff like that, and I take myself to a very climatic state, but I could just keep going and just like, and then I go,
Yeah, I've definitely faked orgasms before. Like, unless you were my ex-boyfriend of 8 years or my first boyfriend, I was lying. I was acting like I really wish, like, that is something that's seriously wrong with me. And it's like, and I know I'm not the only woman that's faking an orgasm. We need to stop doing that because it strokes their ego so much. And I'm like so sick in the head. Like, I'll even like be like, wow, you did such a good job. Like, even after but you didn't.
And they be walking around like they're that guy.
And I wish I did like actually have one with the guys I faked an orgasm with, because it would be like, if you gave me one, you would know all the other times were a lie. Because it's a straight exorcist moment for me. Mm. And I only have 2 regrets in this life, and that's faking orgasms and publicly posting on social media that Honestly Nevermind, the Honestly Nevermind album by Drake wasn't my favorite, because like, and that I always stay 10 toes down for Drake. In that moment, I stayed 9. Really? And he is like the only man in this world that can say that he got me to love house music. I'll only listen to his, but I'm sorry, Drake. Drake is my man. For real. Like, it's not a joke. Like, bitches be saying, oh, that's my man. That's my man. No, it's not. That's my man. And I really feel so guilty for only staying 9 toes down in that moment, because I really I ended up loving the album. I just in the moment was expecting like a CLB moment, but I should have known that he wasn't going to do the same thing twice.
Yeah.
But I'm so
he
like
threw you for a loop because he's like multifaceted.
Yes. And we do bottle service, and one of the like places we were doing bottle service at is like they had like house music, and then I always like dreaded going to work because I don't like house music, but then they started playing Drake, and I'm like, gotta go to work right now.
It's calling my name. So come on, baby.
So Jake, if you see this, I love you.
Stop playing games. I
want to be your woman. I want to be your wife. I want to be your wife.
She said, let's get married.
Let's get married. Okay.
All right. So is there any... So we did a podcast. We were featured in a different podcast. And was there any misconceptions you would want to clear up?
So
down in the comments, there were some.
So one of the like videos that got the most views was a clip of me talking about uncircumcised dick. And all I saw is that my first boyfriend was super Mexican, so his dick was super uncircumcised. Like, I never said I didn't like uncircumcised dick. Like, I'm literally going to get a shirt that says I heart uncircumcised dick because I love that man and I love the thing attached to him. And I will suck on that extra skin all day. Like, I don't know why you guys took that. Everyone's like, oh, she's hating on our turtlenecks. No, I said it has a turtleneck on. Like, who doesn't like a good turtleneck? Who doesn't like a good coat? Who doesn't like a sleeping bag? Like, I love it.
It's how you're born. You know, if you got it cut off, that's you. But if you kept it, you know, that's
if it's there, then I'm gonna play with it. Stick my tongue in it. Pull on it. I don't know. Like, me and that thing get along. I don't know.
She's like, you listen to me.
Grab you by the uncircumcision. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? No, like grab you by like. Uncircumcision. I'll grab you by that. Play tug of war. I don't know, but I don't not like it. You like it?
Yeah, I my first experiences, I hadn't seen it yet, but by the time I came across it, like, I fucked with it. Ain't nothing wrong. You know?
That was the first one I ever seen, so I was like, as long as like it's clean and like it's only going in me, I don't have a problem.
That part.
Problem I do not have. Okay.
That part.
Okay. Does size really matter?
Does size matter? Same thing. It don't really matter. I feel like when you really love somebody, you're really into them, that's what makes the experience super pleasurable. Because you can have a pleasurable experiences on the smaller end and sometimes on the bigger end. But someone on the smaller end, they might, you know, you might have to work a little bit. And then on the bigger end, you have to get them loosened up to be able to take that. And so I would say, like, size don't matter, the connection do.
That's like if I don't like you and you have a small thing, yeah, obviously I'm gonna be like,
you might be like
fuck you and your small dick. But if I like you and it's small, I'm gonna be like, that's my little friend.
That's my little friend.
That's my friend. And it might be little, but it's mighty. You know?
Yeah. And little, you know, mighty. You got fingers, you got a mouth.
Yeah, if you got a little dick and you ain't using your mouth, that's crazy. That's
you better
crazy.
Be taking.
That's where I do draw the line.
You better be taking your time. I don't down discriminate. There. Either way, though, but
I don't discriminate against uncircumcised dick or little dick, but I do discriminate against the men that don't eat coochie cat. And I'm not saying eat everyone's coochie because why are you doing that? Like,
yeah.
Let me find out. Like, let me walk in a room when you ate 4 girls' coochies in there. Okay, it's a problem. It's a problem. But yeah, that's the only thing.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing that would really. Obviously, I don't think my soulmate has a small one.
You don't.
I don't think that.
And that's okay.
But like, I just like
you have a deep
I'm just like a lucky person in this life, so I just think I would get.
She gonna get what
I would
she
get
wants
a more aesthetically pleasing thing. Okay.
So, but if you are looking to make your little friend stronger or bigger, gotta stop going to the corner store popping those rhino pills. Stop drinking those honey packets. And when you're in your 20s, you don't need that extra help. And also watch Game Changers on Netflix. It talks about men's health and the function and how certain foods will increase your stamina and also makes it a little bigger too. So
yeah,
if you want the secret sauce, there's ways you can make anything happen.
Yeah, and why are you 20 years old and like you need something to keep your dick up?
No, you're playing with your health. I hate to see that. I hate to see guys just being like drinking honey packets like in the club,
like at work. Like we work with like the security guards at our work will be like, I just took a honey pack. Why?
For what? How are you gonna protect me now? Your head is somewhere else.
Like, why is your dick so hard at this club right now? I'm scared.
Yeah. Speaking of doing the deal, you've been celibate for a while now. How have
Too
you
long.
been holding up? And is there anything you miss about doing the do?
So, I'm not okay. I'm mean to her every day. I bully her every day. Like, I'm literally been so deprived. And
She's a strong woman.
And I'm just like, one of my homegirls always tell me, like, I'll be talking to her and she's like, friend, like, you need to get some dick. I'm like, yeah, girl, I know. But until Drake, like, comes and gets me, I don't.
Drake.
Like, help me. Help me. But the one thing, not the one and only, but one thing I really miss about having sex is having someone to start my period. And I don't know if that's just the user in me, like as a woman, like if I just love to use men or what. But I get period symptoms for so long that it's just like I need something to start it. And by something, I mean like Drake.
And yeah, you have to be
Hopefully
a certain size to start a period too.
Yeah.
I feel like. But asking you shall receive, and when you're in the receiving, you're in your feminine. So you're being feminine. It's not using.
But just in general, like it is really hard. Like I'm losing fucking sight in my left ear. Like I'm really it's really hard. But I'm grateful because it taught me how to masturbate. Like that taught me within itself. She told me like you need to, because up until this year, a few months ago, I didn't know how to masturbate. And then I'm just like, okay, like I'm gonna pass out.
I was like, I feel like you're on this journey so you can learn how to masturbate. And I actually
I've learned how to do it now. So like
she wants the journey to come to an end. But I sent her a few videos. And speaking of the videos, I would like to make a disclaimer. On the last podcast, I was talking about what porn I used to like to watch. I don't watch porn anymore. Trying to stay away from that. Just learning and evolving. That stuff is not good for you to watch, So, to my future man, we can make our own.
Yeah, it's like ethical to make your own.
We can make our own. Like, I gave that up. And I also had liquor courage on on the last episode. I have stuffed animal courage this time, no liquor courage.
Yeah, we're sober.
So we're sober.
We're really sober.
What is next?
Will you tell really quick? Will you tell the story? Like since we talked about size, like will you tell me the story? She told me the story, and I literally it was like 2 a.m. I was screaming on the top of my lungs.
She was like, "Wait!" Because she started screaming. I couldn't even finish the story.
I was. Okay, just say what you gotta say.
So, a nice young lady was talking about an experience she had with this man, I found him so handsome. He's tall. Everything. We start getting to know each other. Then we start getting to do the do. We just kissing. And he's like, oh shit. He already had busted. And she looked down. And she said it was like a zit had popped.
Because his thing was so small.
It was so small, just looked like a little pus came out. And
so mind you, when she tells me this at 2 a.m, what else is there to do but to scream? Like, what do you mean? What do you
I'm just saying this casually. She's like, ah!
Like, I'm like, so does that mean they only, how like semen is like gives you babies and like they have a little supply of babies because they have a little penis?
Is that, I mean, when it's like on that, because there's like
it was a
large range of different sizes, but this is like tiny. Like when it's tiny like that, probably.
Like it was like bumping coochies.
I would think so. But you know what?
Oh, by the way, we're prepared to get canceled every episode. So if you guys,
it's fine.
Also speaking on that, on the last podcast I did, you guys were not very nice to me, and I just want to let you know, every time you spew hate, it stops your hair growth. That's why you men are 30 balding. Okay, hair follicles. I know you guys didn't come for me because I can't speak, but that's fine. Actually, you guys better be safe and find something safe to do when you guys are talking about me, because I might just dedicate one episode on every hate comment. Find your guys' pages. So I suggest you to make it private, because if I find something, trust me, I got something for that motherfucking ass.
She got something for that ass. And that is one of the funniest things about her. Like, we all have our different styles of being funny, and hers, something she's really good at is roasting.
On an open flame.
Roasting.
With coconut oil lathered all over you.
There was someone I was really into, and she just roasted, and I just couldn't do shit but laugh. And then I just...
My favorite
thing to do...
I'm
in a different light, too.
My favorite thing to do is, like, take people's names and then be like, the S stands for, like... Yeah. I love doing that. I do that every day. So I'm pretty good at it. So, yeah, if you're going to talk shit, make sure your account is private, because I might just... dedicate one of these episodes to just dishing it back to you guys, because you guys didn't like my baby hairs. Who said I do? Who said I do hair? I never claimed that I do hair. I do what I can. Okay. My makeup
is a lot to manage with. Come on.
That's another thing. You bitches that be hating, that's why your hair's short. You see this? Speaks for itself. Speaks for itself. And yeah, you guys were hating my makeup. Who said I did makeup? I do the best I can. I come on here. I do the best I can. You guys hated my hoops. I made sure to wear my hoops, because you guys were so original in the comments. You guys were like, what did it go like? I've never heard it before. It was something like the bigger the hoop, the bigger the... It was so original. I had never heard that before. Like,
never heard that shit.
I was shocked at the creativity. I was shocked. I was like...
No, we should shout that person out.
All 87 of them that were like, oh, the bigger up. I literally have people coming up to me when I'm out, putting their both fists through my hoops.
That is something.
Guys are like, wow, they're so big.
People get so comfortable, they see something that excites their eyes and they just want to go touch it. Like, I experienced that so much too, and it's so annoying. Like with my tattoos, for example. Just be like, what does this mean? Like, do I know you?
Yeah, please, like, why would I want to like disclose any like truthful information? You know?
Yeah, and you think someone wants like a hand through their hoop? If this rips, that won't feel nice. People see this hoop and
they're like, just like, I just think what they see is like they see this, and then they're like, that's what her pussy hole looks like. Like, that's what I literally think you guys think, and I'm okay with that, because you guys will never actually get in it.
It's always a wide set coochie.
They're like, yep, that's her hole.
Sure.
Not a white set coochie.
Coochies do come in all sizes. And that's why there's someone for
everyone. Wait a damn minute. She's all coochies come in damn sizes. If your coochie look like this, I like I said, I'm ready to get canceled.
I'm trying to spread love. I'm like, there's all sizes.
You're like, all sizes. I'm like,
okay, that's a little dramatic. Of course,
that's a little dramatic.
No one's built like that.
That means like if your coochie that was that size, that babies would just be falling out. Be fucking 9 months pregnant, just fall on the floor.
I mean,
no push. No push, just flopping out. I'd be scared to sneeze.
Oh yeah, that way we go. Gotta come right.
The last thing I want to talk about is shaved or unshaved dick.
Oh, shaved, unshaved dick. You know, like a bald dick is pretty and stuff, but I don't know. That grown shit, I like a little stubble, you know. You don't have to have a full-on bush or whatever. If you do, that's fine, but I like hair. I like there to be hair.
I like there to be hair. I don't want to bump coochies. My ex used to literally shave his dick, and I would be like, who is this for? Like, I literally don't want this. I don't like it. Like, I want a souvenir. I want to floss with your pubes when I'm done. Like, why? Who are you shaving your dick for? I like hair. Like, a bald dick is a busy dick, okay? And like, why? As a man, like for me, I get waxed. I get my legs waxed.
What if they're bushy and busy? What if they're double B's?
Then at least I just don't know. Like, just like something about a bald dick looking at me just really like just the thought of it. I'm like, oh, I can go another 365 celibate. Like if I lose my celibacy and that dick is bald,
over it.
It's a problem. I'm going to cut some of my hair off and glue it on there before we get started. Because I'm tired of seeing that.
How much hair would you prefer?
Like, it's not like I want a bush. Like, just trim it. Like I want more than stubble because that means you just shaved it. Why did you do that? But I don't, like, you know, I mean, even if it is really bushy, I could get down with it. But I would just, like, my preferred is just some hair down there. Some hair. I would like to be like this after I'm done, you know? Collect it.
She
do some voodoo
3 times a day.
Do some voodoo.
It's not with the. Just kidding. She's celebrating.
I do. But yeah, hairy dick for me.
Hairy dick.
Don't be in my DMs when you got some bald dick. Type into me. Just shaved your dick.
You know most of them do.
I know.
That's why I'm like, you down in the DM, I just feel like you a busy person. Period.
If they hit you up DM, how else do they find you? Like if they didn't meet you in person.
I don't know. I feel like my lover meet me in real life, but
so you're saying some fine ass man was in your DM? You wouldn't like that? I know you like that. You wouldn't like that? I wish a fine motherfucker would be in my DM. They all scare me. Honestly, I'm like, this is why I try. Damn.
I just feel like
I'll be sad when I look at my requests. I'm like, ooh.
Oh, the requested DMs are crazy. Sometimes just go there for entertainment.
Oh, it's all entertainment because it can never be anything serious. So.
Yeah. And that's what I feel like, I guess, the DM thing, I won't take it serious. I wouldn't say I'm like opposed to it. I just wouldn't take it as serious as if I met you in real life.
But what if like people like watch this podcast and then they're like, oh my God, those are like the most amazing girls I've ever watched. Like this is the best like 30 minutes of my life. Like I don't think that they're whores for talking about dick for 30 minutes. Like I literally am like so amazed by their intellectual minds. Like
yeah.
What would you think?
Well, like Nikki said, come holla, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I always show some love back. But speaking of love,
oh my God, I just spit. Sorry.
Speaking of love, there's somebody for everyone. No matter if you got a wide set cooch or you got a little tinky dink, you know.
But you guys probably wouldn't go well together.
You wouldn't go well together, and the happy ending of the zit dick story is he ended up finding a lover that suited him. So there's someone for everyone.
And she had a really tiny coochie.
Probably. Yeah. And that's fine.
And a small mouth. And she liked anal. Probably. Like what? Yeah. You know?
She adds her own happy ending. And
she jacked him off like this. But yeah, we wanted to just like start the podcast off like this because we know you guys already, like, if you know us or not even know us, if you've seen us, like we do bottle service. Everyone just thinks like those girls are whores. Like when you just look at us, you guys think, oh, those girls are whores. So we just thought, you know, we want to get into that. We want to like really live up to our names for you guys. And I'm always like
people ask for.
I'm always like a whore in theory, never in action, because my freaking coochie doesn't get any action because I'm so picky.
Yeah.
I gotta start settling. But
see, you couldn't even say that. I need to start settling. God wouldn't even let you say the word settling. Like settling.
I just can't speak. Like, yeah. But yeah, we just wanted to start off like this. I wrote on my Instagram, like, oh, if you guys have any suggestions, I'm not gonna lie, you guys are really boring on that. You guys are like, oh, your favorite restaurant. Like, no one gives a fuck about that. Like,
yeah, we gotta have things that pique interest. Like people want to know about.
I'm sorry. Thank you for replying though.
People want to know about those uncomfortable topics.
Yeah,
and this is one of them.
And like I said, we are here to get canceled every episode. So be
as
sensitive as you want.
You know, send what you want. Feel free to send some love too.
Yeah, that would be nice. But even if it's
we're prepared for what's to come. So bring it on, baby. Bring it on, baby.
Isn't she cute? Like, she's bring it on, baby. I'm like, bald-headed hoes, like, put your shit on private because I'm coming for you next episode. Not next episode. It's literally going to be a surprise when you guys do it. So I'm just saying, stay on your P's and Q's because
she's coming for you.
I'm coming. And just because I literally like have a theory, like anytime someone writes like something mean to me, like about my appearance or whatever it is, like this is like my scenario, I think. And I'm going to end it off like, or she can say what she needs to say at the end, but this is what I think. I think like, you know, like a guy is like 38, you know, he's in the house with his wife that he doesn't even like. And then she's like, take out the trash. And then he's like, oh, like this fucking bitch. And then he's like, comes across my page and then he's just like, oh, he's like, fuck this bitch, you know, because he hates his life, he hates his wife, he hates his receding hairline, and then he's just like
wants to take it out on someone.
So. Yeah, I don't want to what is it? Put yourself in someone's shoes and like find out a guy wears like a size fucking 8. You know what I mean? That would just really piss me off. Because let me find out you're wearing a size 8 and you're talking shit about me. Okay.
Yeah. Let her find out.
Is there anything?
Let her find out.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
You know, thank you for joining us on our first podcast. We hope to keep it up, and we will definitely be keeping it up. Thank you for listening.
Every 2 weeks, we're gonna start every 2 weeks, and then
2 weeks.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go every week.
You heard her. We're gonna start off something like that. And we're excited to see where this goes. Thank you for spending your time with us. And we'll see you in the future. This was
Something for That Ass podcast.